so much more.
It's brilliant, and I love
And
it
we're
very
live.
much so.
Hello.
Welcome everybody to our Waterdeep Wednesday. I love the alliteration. It's not sticking because this is only published campaigns, and when we finish Waterdeep,
Yep.
we will be moving on to Curse of Strahd, which I'm very excited for. I'm doing a lot of prep for it.
Vampire Wednesdays.
I'm excited. So, any announcements before we get started today?
I have a pumpkin spice latte.
Whoa,
Frappuccino.
Schwing.
that's
the
the
best
most
one.
important
That's
announcement I've
incredible.
heard like in my life.
Yeah.
Nothing else really.
Not
I'm
that I can
having
think
a
of.
good Wednesday.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Okay, well then, if there's no announcements, let's go ahead and roll to see who remembers what happened last time.
Oh, right.
I roll to not remember.
Oh, great. This probably stresses me out the most.
I got a 16.
16 as well.
Fight.
I got a 2. It's going to be me, and I don't remember shit.
I got an 8.
Wait, you got a 2?
Yeah.
I got a 3. Oh, I was like,
hate
I'm
you.
gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
Mika, it's payback for Monday when you got a 5 and I got a 4.
Okay, let me go into my mind palace. So, oh God, I'm like a goldfish. Okay, so I know that we fought some scarecrows, but that was later in the day.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't remember. I don't remember how we got there. I just remember
So
almost dying.
Thistle had to go to the Emerald. What was it?
Emerald Enclave.
that
Emerald
was Thistle's
Enclave.
mission.
That was
Yes,
that's her
where you
faction
got the mission.
that reached out to her to help to be like, hey, you want to join us? Want to have a good time?
Yeah.
I said, okay, I like your cats.
Yeah. So basically, they needed our help because there was a scarecrow that was killing.
A bunch
Animals?
of scarecrows.
And then plot twist, there were actually 3.
Yeah, but we didn't know that until later, right? They just said one.
Correct.
I don't really remember. I'm so sorry, you guys. I promise I pay attention. I'm just a goldfish.
No, you're fine. Mika, don't stress. I will fill in any blanks you miss.
Thanks,
I'll help
buddy.
you.
And I know that First and Mordecai are watching people that clean up poop. They're guarding people that clean up poop. That's not made up.
We're
That's a real thing.
subcontractors. Yes.
Yeah.
They're
And the girl
Halliburton.
squad decided to go try to help Thistle. So we talked to some adorable farmer people, and they led us to these scarecrows that we fought.
No, I
and-
talked to pigs, and Fame is now married to Reginald.
Do you remember his last name? Because now it's Fame's last name too.
Oh, I don't fucking remember.
Is that real?
Milk Tim.
Milked him. Fame milked him.
How did I miss?
That's your name. That's your married legal pig name now. Fame, sorry.
Big name.
It's okay. You're a changeling. You can just switch it out, right? That's how it works. But yeah, we fought some scarecrows and we
No one
almost
can hear
died.
you.
I think one of us did go down. Thistle. Yeah. And I had 1 HP and Fame was killing it, doing just fine. Saved us all like a boss.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
And we're alive.
You saved our lives. And then I think that's all I remember, you guys. I'm so sorry.
No, that was pretty much it. You guys talked to Bob, the pig farmer. He was a bit more irate.
Jeb.
And there was
Or
Jeb, the corn farmer, who was way chiller. But if you cut down corn stalks, you can still harvest the corn. If you kill a pig, you kind of have to butcher it and sell it there, and it might not be used the way you want it to be. You also met Jeb's wife, whose name I don't recall, but
Columbia.
Columbia. Thank you, Jen. Columbia, because that's Jeb Bush's actual wife's name. And
I didn't know that.
She basically adopted Team Girl Squad. And they got muffins.
Yeah.
Everyone got muffins because you all were there.
Yes, and I just looked at them.
Oh.
Downloading
And,
nutrients.
It took the better part of 2 days to get that done. So we are 2 days into the 10-day for Dung Sweepers, and we're done camping and making s'mores for Team Girl Squads. Oh, and Thistle did swear an oath and formally join the Emerald Enclave.
It was the worst oath.
You did exactly what I was like, she's going to do it, and I really hope she doesn't. And you did it. You did, because there's a I, insert name here, and you said insert name here.
What do you want from me? I'm a savage tree person.
Order in all things and all things in order. Anyway, so you guys are heading back to your place for the night because you're done camping looking for the scarecrows.
That's right. It'll take us to map view.
Yeah, we need a nappy nap.
Yeah.
No, map view, not nap view.
Can I have a nap view, please?
Still need a nappy
A
nap.
whole stream that's just nap view the stream.
Yep. Bye.
Everyone will get to watch Sumner sleep with his mouth and eyes semi-open.
Right.
Is he okay?
Same, buddy. Same.
I have slept in the same room as you. Have never seen that.
So you guys make
I don't
your way
remember.
back to your Troll Skull Manor. I'll move you guys there just for posterity's sake. And on the door, you find nailed to it an envelope.
People just leaving notes now. Are we going to open it?
I'll snatch it off the door and I'll rip it open and see what's inside.
Inside is a letter written. You see at the bottom, signed by your friend Tally, of the bent
Oh.
nail.
Right. Our contractor.
It just says, "Sorry I missed you. The total for renovations will run you 1,000 gold over 12 days of work. I have been in contact with the Venters, Distillers, and Brewers Guild, as well as the Guild of Butchers. They, at your discretion, they will send by representatives for guild fees and paperwork signing. Come see me if this is agreeable to you at the Bent Nail. Signed, Tally."
Gotcha.
Do you read this out loud?
Yes, I read it out loud for everyone. So everyone heard that.
That was not your voice.
It was, and I read everything.
You sounded
Exactly.
so weird.
Yeah, it's
Guess
very.
what was that?
I just kind of did this.
You talk like that cat I met.
Exactly. But yeah, so 1,000 gold. That's a little steep, but given the place, how large of the project, I don't know where that gold's gonna come from. But what are your thoughts?
We have to do this thing called making money and getting jobs. Yes, I don't understand, but
Yeah, I
Is it to
suppose
do within the 12 days, or does he start after we have paid?
that's for 12 days of labor now. So, is there a due date on this letter? Probably not. I didn't hear one.
Is there a what?
A due date for the money? It's just
No, 'cause
it's
you
probably an
haven't accepted
IOU.
anything. He just gave you an estimate.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
Like, well, it's no longer
We
an
have to
estimate. Now
accept
it's
it.
like, this is what it will cost.
Right.
But you haven't agreed to anything yet.
Well, perhaps you
live in
can
a-
talk him down.
I mean, I suppose my experience talking people down is also talking down their quality as well. So, a little hesitant to do so. But
yes, but look at us. We are just nothing with a bunch of vagrants.
that's rude.
No, are you not the vagrant? Do you not have 1,000 gold laying around that you could just throw at this man?
Is everyone who doesn't have 1,000 gold a vagrant?
Yes, that is what I've learned.
All right, that's fair enough. Welcome to Waterdeep, Thistle.
Thank you. Have I told you I'm from the woods?
Once or twice. As I check my boots.
I don't poop in boots.
Well, there's no snake in your boots, I'll tell you that.
All right. Well, one of us might as well tell Tally that we're okay with this, and we can have the work done as soon as possible, unless the work is to start once the gold is in exchange, in which case Tally's gonna have to wait.
I guess we should find out.
Yeah. Well, I guess First and I have some street duty, do we not? I gestured
Well,
at
you mean-
First.
you mean
It is evening. You finished your
Quite
work for the day.
literally.
Oh, it's right. It's the evening. My apologies. Suppose on our morning duties, First and I can drop by Tally's and tell him of the work. What do you think, First?
I want to take a nap.
That sounds acceptable to me.
All right. Well, It's all the same to you, fine fellas. I'm hitting the hay. I haven't slept in like 2 days, and I've only had a fistful of pocket bacon, so I'm off.
Fame left, but while you guys are talking without saying anything. To go to her room, to go to sleep.
Going to bed.
Same bedtime.
I retire to my study.
All right. So you guys get the benefits of a long rest. And you awake. Well, I will say first is awake the whole time, but he comes online and at an appropriate time in order to make it to the Dung Sweepers Guild, or to the tavern that you are supposed to meet the Dung Sweepers at for guard duty.
Yes, I think we're supposed to go to Tally's before then, though, aren't we?
I'm just saying, like, you like put your book down and you're like, all right, it's time to.
Oh.
If we're gonna.
Gotcha.
You're an alarm. You're never asleep, and you're ready. And if you want
Yes.
to wake anyone else up, go ahead.
I go and I bang on Mordecai's door.
Oh God.
What time is it now?
It is
Like,
time to
immediately?
Mordecai, come.
Like, it's in the morning, right?
Yes, this is the morning, and I as soon as I finish saying what I get up, I walk away.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna roll to see if you heard me. If I heard you. Yeah, I heard you, unfortunately. Ugh. You hear me fall to the ground, kind of startled. Ugh. And I put my pants on like the rest of y'all, and I get my fiddle, and I buckle my pants. Let's go.
How do you put your pants on?
You see, I hoist them up with
Tail
2
first.
sticks. And then I do a front flip into them, landing simultaneously with both legs. It doesn't work every time, but
I
it does
hang them
work
by a bungee
sometimes.
cord from each wall and then flip into them.
Precisely.
I get a whole wire
Backwards.
team to let me fly through the sky, flipping the whole time to land perfectly, and another wire team holding the pants up. It's very
Exactly.
expensive, but it's the only way to do it.
I do it just like everyone
loud
else.
crash coming from Mordecai's room all morning as we are up and eating breakfast, waiting for Mordecai to put his goddamn pants on.
My pants have a lot of buttons, damn it.
Fame, are you awake at this point as well?
Yes.
Okay. As you are awake and downstairs eating breakfast, you hear a loud crash coming from the kitchen area.
Oh.
She's sitting at the bar stool, so she ducks down underneath the area where the stools dip in, and she's gonna just listen for a minute.
Silence.
Silence.
Find a door. No, I'm kidding.
Did anyone else hear that?
Anybody
of
who's
course.
awake heard it. Absolutely.
Yeah, I
I
definitely
wanna
heard
come down
that.
covered in rats and be like, what was that noise?
Tom is right there on your shoulder. And it's probably just Leaf.
Who the fuck is Leaf?
Oh, Leaf, he's a guy who lives here. Well, you don't know
Wait.
Leaf?
No, can you explain, please?
I don't know. He's Leaf. What do you want me to say?
Not like, is he a ghost? Is he a real person?
What do you mean? He's Leaf?
I don't understand, friend.
So, are you
Thistle.
speaking common to this rat,
I'm
and saying
speaking
leaf
rat.
and stuff? Okay.
Thistle, listen, I like you. I really do. I do like you, but I don't know what the fuck to tell you. All right.
Okay, eat this cheese and the fuck off.
All right, cool. I'll see you in your room tonight, I guess. And he just takes the cheese and
That's-
sneaks off.
I'm glad no one can hear that. That is very weird, but I love and appreciate you. The rat says there is a gentleman named Leaf who lives here.
Oh. Did he say what Leaf was?
No, he said he didn't know fuck all.
Got it.
I know what Leaf did. What was Leaf? He was just the bartender, right?
The book you read was Leaf's diary. He was an orphan who was adopted by the previous owner. Well, about 100 years ago, owner. It's traveled through several hands since then. Started off as a barback. He just took empty glasses and plates and stuff to be washed. He eventually, as he grew up, did become a bartender. He loved the community. He loved the owners, and he loved this bar. much like Toby Keith. He loves this bar and grill. Sorry about that.
You should be.
He, when the tavern caught fire, he was the one. He stayed to try and put it out, and he is the reason that the place didn't burn to the ground.
Okay.
But he did die.
Oh.
Thistle, did you say Leaf?
Yes, I said leave.
Leaf was a man who worked in this tavern, and supposedly he is the reason it still stands.
Did you say was?
Yes, he is dead now.
Oh, then we have ghosts.
There's a ghost here? She ducks even further.
This place is haunted, and the rest don't even know what a fucking ghost is.
Well, go do your thing then, if there's a ghost.
What thing? What are you talking about?
I don't know. She just continues to
I'm
hide.
Do
just
you
gonna
think
walk-
I talk
I'm just
to
gonna walk
ghosts and
back there.
talk to animals?
So
Yeah.
you walk back into the kitchen area, and you see an empty barrel that you can surmise was for holding beer on the ground, shattered.
Like a wooden barrel?
Mm-hmm.
Shattered.
Where is Zarina?
I'm stumbling down the stairs right now.
I just go, Zarina, did you know that there's a ghost here and his name is Leaf?
What? Holy shit, that's so cool. We have to be his friend.
I don't know about that. He's breaking shit.
What?
Can you
Yeah, I'm
give
not-
me
Leaf, buddy. You can live here, but please don't break things. We're very poor. Please don't break our things.
I'll gesture to Zarina. It's over here.
Oh,
It's over.
You hear no response.
God, the
Alright.
ghosts.
please, we'll feed you. I can offer you
Thane,
bacon.
as yours, and I guess you and Thistle both see this because you're both the ones in the tap room still. You see on one of the windows being written by an invisible hand, "Closing time."
Closing time.
Is that the threat?
What? Excuse me, Mr. Ghost Starting Things. Can you please stop? We're trying to help you. Just yelling into the tavern void.
I want to shout into the void, which is the kitchen. Leaf, now we know you're here. Can you please make it known, as you can understand us?
Mordecai, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
He's gonna
good.
eat something at you.
No good.
Oh,
By the way, Mordecai's getting awfully sick of shit hitting him. But 11.
You are able to duck out of the way as a plate flies out of a shelf towards you and smashes against a wall.
Yeah, I'm starting to get used to this. Leaf, now that's no way to treat your guests. Why a plate? Why not a pat on the back? Where are your friends? Where are your
We have a
roommates?
Luigi board.
A Luigi board? I've never heard of that.
no. We don't need to bring one of those in here. It's a really bad plan.
You know anything about ghosts, Arena?
Bad plan.
They're invisible and spooky. That's the end of my knowledge.
I thought so much highly of you and what you know about that, but you just disappointed me. Thank you very much.
You overestimated me by a
Yeah.
lot.
You are still badass, though.
Thank you. I love you. But don't tell anyone.
Okay.
Fame stands quickly. She's super concerned. She looks and says, "Do we know anybody who could to tell what this is? I'm going outside." And she quickly goes to walk towards the front door.
Is there like a medium
As you do, the door
group?
opens for you.
Oh, he
Bye.
lets you out. She's like,
Bye, thanks. She just walks outside just to.
Do we
breathe
know
some
of any
air.
psychics or psychic guild? There are guilds for everything. There's a poop guild. There's our psychic guild. Can they yell and smudge sage all over this place?
That's a good question, actually.
We should go ask somebody. We should go talk to that tally man, me banana, and and we can ask him as we negotiate price. Yes.
I like
He'll
how
probably
Ash,
just say daylight come and he want to go home.
Ash
He does
has
want
the
to go home.
complete inability to resist. It's so.
Love you.
Yeah. ever since Dylan said his name was Tally, I was just like, all right, we're going there.
Ugh, whatever.
I'm surprised it took you this long because that was my first thought reading his name too.
This'll's just gonna walk outside.
Love it.
Don't have time for ghosts.
Fame is standing out there, like with her hands, like up, and she's like breathing.
We should go talk to Tally, and we can see if maybe there's a psychic guild around here. There's a guild for everything, and maybe
Yeah.
we can yeet
Let's walk.
this spirit.
Whatever that means, and she starts
Yeah.
walking
It
towards.
is an ancient term for strong throwing in my clan.
I see.
Yes.
As everyone walks out, I want to like turn and like just speak out into like the rest of the empty tap room and be like,
Leaf, if you could, please clean up that barrel that you knocked over. That'd be great.
and then just walk out.
All right.
I'm right next to Zarina, and I feel like Zarina and I are still kind of interested in talking to it in some facet. I could be wrong.
Yeah. No.
But I'm going to say to Zarina, it doesn't appear this entity wants us here. Seems to be eager to scare us away or usher us out. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, he threw a plate at your head. So that's not usually
Yeah.
like a gesture of friendship that you make. Usually that's like an aggressive action.
I've had women do that to me plenty of times. I'm not too turned off.
That's something we should talk about later, for sure, buddy, for sure.
We're going to put a pin in that.
We're gonna circle back to that in a minute.
All right. Well, but Thistle did have a point. There probably is someone that could help us. I'm not. Truth be told, I have some experience, but not a ton with ghosts. So, I'll start walking out.
Before I'm gonna walk out too, I'm gonna back out slowly, but I'm gonna be like, Leaf, there are like a lot of rooms here, so like we could just share, you know, we could be friends. And then I'm just gonna watch for anything being thrown at me and then back out of the door.
Nothing's thrown at you.
Okay, thank you, bye.
He hates me.
In particular.
Because you look like a demon.
No relation.
Mordecai's only ghost experience is ghosting girls.
Hey, what up? What up, Goat Man? It's your boy. It's Mordecai.
It's me, your boy.
What up? It's your boy.
Oh my.
Dylan,
All right.
I don't see anything in my blood huntery thing about knowing anything about ghosts. I just see like bonuses for fiends. Am I missing anything?
I don't know.
Okay, I don't think so. I don't think I have that yet. So carry on.
Yeah, no,
All
that's
right.
a different set.
Yeah, my
Yeah, I didn't
paladin
take
ass
that order. Yeah.
I mean, you can divine sense, can't you?
It's fiends, undead, and hollow spell and celestials within 60 feet.
Hmm.
And this is a ghost. What? I've used it before and I didn't see anything.
You did not use it in this mansion, I believe.
No. I thought I did. I thought I used it in the cellar.
Yeah, she did.
We have a cellar.
Read divine sense for me.
It says, as an action, you can detect good and evil. Until the end of your next turn, you can sense anything affected by the Hallow spell, or know the location of any celestial fiend undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover. You can use this. Oh, because we. God damn it!
Interesting. Do you think a ceiling is total cover?
No, because it's got
Oh.
holes in it.
It's got holes in it.
Big brain.
Big brain. Oh my.
Anyway, enough
Many
guiding. Let's get to Tally, right? Come,
But
Mr.
we
Tally
got
Man.
we got 5 gifted subs from Rhinoceros Sex.
Rhino!
Rhino.
Oh my god.
My
You're the
man.
best.
Generosity. That's so
My man.
sweet.
My man. All
My
right.
man.
So you guys make your way over to Tally's. I'm going to bring you over to the alley. That
Okay.
rhyme is entirely coincidental.
Tally Alley.
I don't like that
Well,
at
it's
all.
Troll Skull Alley, named after your house. But yes. So, who remembers where Tally's store
I
is?
do.
It's over here.
You did it. You found
Got
it.
it.
You found Tally. There he is. Look at him. The sign with only a bent nail hanging out of it. No writing.
wow.
No writing needed.
I love that literal branding. It's good touch.
What's your brand, Mordecai?
That's a
My
good question.
brand! My special lives!
Probably just a violin with a pair of horns and light coming off of it. As-
You walk into the bent nail, and
As you're talking, Fame just walks inside.
so you guys walk into the bent nail, and Tally's there. Yeah, he is fashioning what looks to be a large. Fuck it, it's a wooden beam. Like I tried to think of a way to describe it without saying what it was, but it's a support beam for a building. What? Oh, hey, did you guys get my note?
Yes.
Please.
Mordecai, you done talking about your violin?
You asked me a question.
Huh?
I hand Fame the note.
A violin, Mordecai. Did you need a new violin?
Put a pin in that, Fame.
Yes, we've received your note.
Oh, great. So is that acceptable for you guys? You guys want us to get to work?
Well, it depends. Is the money due up front, after the job, half and half? What is your...
Well, the money will be due on completion of the job, as all carpenters, roofers, guild requirements state. We guarantee, for the price, we guarantee quality, and you won't have to worry about any extra stuff.
So she kind of like turns her head when she says, so we just need to provide 1,000 gold in 12 days?
Yeah, if that's acceptable to you guys.
So she's kind of like turning her head back like as a question to the group, like if we can do that.
I have 9 gold right now.
I have 12 gold.
I keep giving mine away, and I just bought this really nice drink from the Celestial Buck over at the alleyway. It's very good.
Very good.
Yep. Yeah, I'm afraid in 12 days that's kind of a steep offer right now, but we will be talking again. What are your thoughts? Anyone else first?
Unless
Fame?
there is perhaps a place we can be provided a loan or a payment plan or...
Would you do discounts for haunted homes?
I can't really say about a loan location. I mean, maybe you can go to a bank or a nobleman or something that might want to sponsor you. And haunted places, I can't say there's a discount for that. Why? Is it haunted?
Yes.
Apparently.
I'm going to go check it out in a minute because something in my brain told me I should. So I'm going to see what that's happening.
Yes, our home is filled with leads.
What?
That's not what that means.
That's really close first. You're really close, buddy.
That's a good point first. Tally, this might be a tall order for someone in your profession, but would you happen to know anyone who can communicate with the past or the fallen dead people, Tally? I'm talking about dead people.
It's your words.
What? No, I know people who work with wood, and he like gestures to the beam. I mean, you could probably try Vincent at the Tiger's Eye. He's a private detective.
But he cannot talk to ghosts.
You can probably find someone for you who could.
That's true.
Better
So
than-
that's going to cost
Better than
money.
a simple carpenter like myself.
It
Fame
is a
already
good
walked
beam.
out to go
Worth
there.
it.
She's like, cool.
Yeah, worth a shot. I have another question for Vincent anyway. I'm done here, and I walk away.
Before I walk out, first we'll look at him and say,
We thank you for your time, and we hope to come back and continue these negotiations. Good day.
Really bad at
Oh.
talking.
Well, good day to you as well.
and then he
I'm just
walks
gonna
out.
say, we'll come back when we have more money. Okay, bye.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, what time is it?
It is probably getting to like 7 a.m. You guys woke up real, or at least first woke up real early, and apparently the girls were having breakfast.
I think first left.
Yes.
I don't
I
think
think
he
your
sleeps.
eyes just like, Jesus.
I'm supposed to be there at 6 bells or 8 bells?
It is 8 bells to 2 bells, I believe was what it was.
Okay.
Well, we better hurry then.
Something like
Yeah.
that.
Leg it.
Okay, then we must go to the private eyeball. Is that what they call them?
Close enough.
That's exactly right.
Okay.
All right. And I will take you there.
All right. So, who's doing what?
I'm going to the
Is it
private
going to take
eyeball.
me an hour to walk over to the tavern I'm supposed to meet these guys at, or?
If you want to continue that, you'll have to probably head there now.
Okay, then I'm on my way. Goodbye.
Have a good day at
Almo-
work.
All right. So
Bye.
first, you go to your bodyguard job, and the others go to the Tiger's Eye.
Okay, I love you. Bye.
Where's first? Oh, damn it. I'll meet up with him in a minute.
No, you're going to help us with this ghost problem because they don't like you for some reason.
Yeah, I know. The plate thing. I get it. All right. And,
Fame is following Mordecai's lead.
okay. I'll go. Vincent? What's wrong?
Dylan, are you good, bud?
I'm changing Vincent's voice.
Okay,
you
that's
guys-
fine.
I hope you guys are okay with that, because... All right. So you
All
walk
right,
in,
well, that's good timing, because guess what?
and
Hi,
Vincent
Vincent.
comes out with a bleach blonde mullet and a handlebar mustache.
Oh my
God
god,
damn, what's going on in here, guys?
oh my god, do you have any tigers? If the tigers die?
No, them sons of bitches took... Look. Just because it's called the Tiger's Eye doesn't mean I have tigers, all right?
Do you know of
They get taken from you.
a druid named Carol Baskin?
Fuck that bitch, Carol Baskin.
I'm done.
Killed her husband.
I quit.
Whacked it.
Sorry, I just really need to get that out of my system. Hello?
You know, I'm going to bring his voice back to the original. Chat made the Eye of the Tiger thing, and it made me think of other things
Yeah.
that led me to Tiger King. So I was like, all right, I'll make
Get that out.
Joe Exotic for a minute, but I'm bringing him back.
Okay.
Otherwise, we're going to go down that rabbit hole and never come out. Yes, what can I help you with?
Hey, Vincent. I'm not sure if you remember us, residents over at the Troll Skull Manor.
Yes, we met a couple of days ago. It's hard to forget my neighbors.
Just making sure.
It's also my business to know things.
That's right, and quite the reason we're here, in fact. I know you're well aware of the ghost situation over at Troll Skull, and, well, let's just say they've been less than hospitable. And we're hoping to communicate with them.
His name is Leaf. Does that help you? The rats told me. I talk to animals.
Sounds super sane.
I sound like
And,
a crazy person.
What is it that you want from me to find out? If you seem to know that it's haunted and you even know the ghost's name, what do you need? What services of mine do you need?
We need to get rid of him or make him friendly towards us.
I want to be his friend. Can you talk to him? Do you know
Well, I
anybody that can talk to him?
ghost.
Well, if you know anyone who could,
Oh, you're asking
know,
me
these-
to find someone who could.
that we are.
As long as it's not 1,000 gold, yes.
Shh, don't even say that price.
Could you do it for free? We're very poor.
I can't do it for free. Nothing costs free in this
I
city,
can do
my
it for
dear.
a hug. I'm very good at hugs. I'm not
Pumpkin, some
a liar.
pocket bacon.
How much pocket bacon do you have?
She's
This
got
was
that ugly-
Limited supply. I'm always putting it in my pocket. I don't care how gross.
Well, I can't imagine it would take me too long to find someone who could do that job for you. Sure, but it would cost you probably 10 gold.
10 gold to
This-
find somebody.
That is so much gold.
You don't know of
Well-
a business of any kind?
Perhaps, but you are asking free service from somebody who finds information.
I'm not asking for free service. I'm willing to tip you for a tip in the right direction. That's all we ask.
I immediately walk outside and go back to the, the manor. I'm gonna go yell at this ghost.
Yeah, I just want to exchange tips. I'll tip you, and then you tip. Well, we'll just touch tips. It's just a matter of exchanging information.
But I'm
And
not
maybe
there
just
for that.
point us in the right direction. You don't have to do anything. Just maybe tell us where to go.
Hell, Vincent, tell me
So I saw
north, and I'll head
Tally over
north.
there a couple of days ago. Are you planning to renovate the place?
Eventually.
What
Once
are your
we-
plans for the place?
Well, why do you ask?
Well, perhaps we could help each other out.
What do you have in mind?
I need to know what your plans are for the tavern.
Well, I don't know. It's gonna cost you 10 gold, Vincent.
Mordecai, be nice.
Information ain't free around these parts, apparently.
Don't grow on trees.
Well, then perhaps I'll just go do my own investigating. It is my job. I'm quite good at it.
All right then.
That
been a
was like the
pleasure.
reverse negotiation.
First,
Not work out for you.
it did not work out. I kind of damn it, I have to swallow a little bit of pride here. Vincent, I'm asking for a point in the right direction. What do you say, 2 gold, and just give me the name of a place?
Are you planning to renovate it and make it a tavern, a place of gathering?
Maybe
That
if
we
you
are.
tell us what we want to know, we'll give you the answer. Damn it, just kidding. Mordecai just did. Frick.
That's kind of what I was proposing, and he was like, "No, I'm gonna investigate."
I was trying it a nicer way.
Zarina,
Oh,
I'm trying
okay.
to help you out here.
All right. Please do. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Are you planning to make it a social gathering place?
Yeah, what's it to you?
If you'll just advertise my business there, I'll find someone who can maybe help you out. No gold exchange needed, just a neighbor helping neighbor.
I'm gonna look to Zarina for approval.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we don't have 10 gold to give him. Definitely do it.
All right, fair is fair.
All right.
Least we could do.
You might. He walks into the back and comes out with a small little black book, and he opens it up. Actually, I have a small little black book.
Look at you.
I'm so excited right now.
Well, let's see. Just dealing with ghosts. Perhaps. Oh, this is perfect. You might want to look for a woman named Ulcoria.
Lake Coria?
Ulcoria. Ulkoria.
That is a lot of words.
Coria, okay. Ghost
Okra.
lady.
She's called the Gargoyle, but she's a member of the Watchful Order of Magists and Protectors.
In what district might she be found in?
Well, it works out perfectly because she used to be quite the patron of this place. She used to own Troll Skull Tavern before she sold it.
Oh, previous owner. Even better.
Couple generations previous, but yes.
Oh, good to know. Might she know her whereabouts, roughly?
Well, not exactly. I know she resides in this ward, but I'm not sure exactly her current address.
This current ward. Alright. We can make that work. Right, Zarina?
Yes.
I get the thumbs up of approval. Hell yeah. And one more thing, actually, that is a little bit more of a niche question, I suppose, as Mordecai goes into a daze, realizing how ridiculous what he's about to ask is. You haven't heard of a talking horse in these parts, have you? I'm, of course, willing to pay, as that is a less of a neighborly question.
A talking horse. I can't say that I know off the top of my head, but I could do some investigating for you for a price.
Is it 10 gold?
I'm afraid this is a bit more complicated than finding somebody who can talk to ghosts. You're asking to find a single horse in the entire city of Waterdeep.
That's
Can I ask why you need to find a talking horse?
That's confidential, unfortunately. I'd like to share more, but It's well, frankly, I barely understand. So for me to relay, I'd be introducing miscommunication.
He has like a weird thing. He just really wants to befriend a talking horse. He's sensitive about it.
Exactly. Yeah. Thanks, Irina. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm just looking for friends outside of my species, and I think a talking horse might be a good start. You know.
Whatever floats your boat, my friend. As of now, there's nothing else I can do for you. I will be by once your tavern's bumping, and I'll bring by my advertisements. You just need to hang them on a board somewhere, perhaps where you have other advertisements posted. Maybe a quest board, perhaps.
All right. Can do.
Takes another sip of his tea that he has.
Well, we'll be in touch, Vincent. A pleasure as always.
Well, it's a pleasure as well, Mordecai. Come by anytime.
Okay. And I'm gonna run to meet first. Like, I'm sorry.
All right, so you run. You meet first. He's already started his rounds, but you do see you find him in the streets. It hasn't been too long since he started, but it's like they've officially started.
Okay.
You know.
Sorry, first had the ghost lay. I'll catch you up in a minute.
Well, I'm glad you could make it. We are just getting started.
So, Mordecai, while you're cleaning the streets with First, do you want to be looking for this horse, or are you on guard duty with him?
I want to be like, when I see someone that, I could ask them, I want to take the initiative and really go to ask them, if it's a stable especially.
I'm gonna railroad you a bit. Give me an investigation check as you walk around the streets with these dung sweepers trying to find this horse.
I know you don't do nat 20s on skill checks, but I did get a natural 20. Investigation, so 22.
The DC is less than 20.
That's fantastic.
As you are walking around with the dung sweepers, you do find do see a carriage owner kind of like talking to his horse a bit more than like, come on, girl, you got this. Like he lingers
seems
like
to be a dialogue.
Like it's a bit, maybe a little bit. And as you get a little closer, still following the dung sweepers, you do hear that this horse is speaking common.
Holy hell. First.
Thundering outside.
First. And I start slapping his chest like, first.
What? Mordecai, what?
First.
You ain't gonna believe this, but I'm pretty damn sure that's the horse we're looking for.
We're looking for a horse.
Yeah, I looked at him as like, have you not been paying attention? And I run to this horse and this man. Hey, sir. Does he reciprocate, or does he notice, or get defensive?
The driver?
Yes.
Yes. Is there someone I can take you, sir?
No, maybe actually. What? I'm so like flabbergasted right now, and I don't know what to do. What's the situation? Is he like in a carriage by himself with one horse?
He is the coachman for a carriage. In the New York equivalent, this is a taxi driver with a talking taxi.
I see. All right. Sir, I'd much like to talk to your compatriot. And I gesture to his horse.
He looks at the horse
very sorry.
a little nervously and looks back to you. I'm not sure why you'd want to talk to a horse.
Stop!
You're not part of this.
Nobody asked you.
Please go. Please go.
Arya's growling now because she heard Riley.
No, I'm sorry.
You're welcome to talk to my horse for sure, but it is just a horse. Unless you can talk to animals, it's not really going to do much.
There's coyotes and it's thundering and the dog is upset.
Oh, is it thundering? I didn't even
Yeah.
realize.
There's a storm of current.
Arya,
Okay.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. I realized that so wait, I had to talk. I mean, I'm pretty sure I heard your horse speak in common.
Shh.
My apologies. I did not realize this was not common information. May I? And I gesture to him. I want to approach the horse kind of cautiously and say, "Excuse me." I duck. "Sir?"
I think it's a girl, isn't it?
Yes, it's a girl.
Damn.
Nice.
Damn. It's a 50-50 chance. I thought maybe I could do
Look at
it.
the drawing on the horse. Was there a PP or was there not a PP?
The quest the guy did tell you that it was a talking mare
Mare? Okay, I don't
named
remember
Maxine
that part.
as well.
Excuse
Oh,
me, sir.
you did say Maxine. My apologies. Okay.
Maxine.
I retconned the sir thing. Excuse me, ma'am. May I have a word? And, like, speaking to her, casually.
She doesn't look at you, but she does kind of yes.
Hi, my name is Mordecai. I've been...
Actually, she doesn't say yes. She kind of like does that horse thing where like she but a
Okay.
bit more slow and subtle.
Okay, like not to make it obvious to people around that she can understand.
Yeah.
And in that case, I kind of pick up on that, and I kind of just begin petting her and just kind of like looking around, not as if I'm not talking directly to her or discreetly. Now I've been tasked to find some information that you may be harboring. Xantharum agents, perhaps? Names and locations? Mean anything to you?
Give me a charisma persuasion check.
Oh, I'm so glad you asked. Eight.
The horse kind of, as you're petting her, she kind of turns her head and looks over your shoulder to her left. It doesn't say anything.
I could make it your while. It would behoove you to give me your information.
She kind of bumps you with her nose as you make that pun.
She bumped like fuck you.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you made a fucking horse pun, you asshole.
Love this horse.
Me too. Let's adopt her.
Yeah.
I don't want to be the main of your existence. Anyway, so I really want.
She begins to
What?
walk away. She begins to walk away.
come
She's
back.
pulling the carriage and walking
Come
away.
back. I begin walking with it. Please. I really need. I don't know if I can find you again. I really need it.
This information could be the
Give me
glue
another
that holds
charisma.
it the
Give me another
world
persuasion
together.
roll with disadvantage.
Okay. I did better. 10.
Wow.
With disadvantage, give me a break. She continues to go to ignore me.
Yep.
I am running right now.
Should have brought me, yo. Should have brought
I know.
me.
I really know.
True.
What do you want? I start to scramble. What do you want? Sugar cubes? I start looking for things around me. I'm looking for pocket bacon, anything. While it's moving, I want to jump in the back and sit with the guy. Kind of uninvited.
The guy, what did you say to her? You've really upset her. He's trying to play it cool, like he's the one who told her to start going.
Mhm.
And once you're in the carriage, she stops. She doesn't stop, but she starts to slow down and more of a casual walk than a power walk, horse power walk.
Horsing around.
I looked at him and I go, women, right? Not much of a sense of humor. I was hoping, maybe, what is she like? I don't know if I'm about to hit on this horse. I have no idea, but I'm gonna go where this carriage takes me. What is she like? What is she? How do I get her to talk to me?
Well, her favorite treats are apples.
Apples. Okay. I can work with this. Can I look around for any apple salesmen or apple trees
You
or
are
apples
in
on the ground?
dock ward. This is not the place to be selling
Fantastic.
fruits.
All right, not a problem. I can improvise. I jump off, and I start walking with the carriage again, and I cast Minor Illusion out of her blind sight to have a small, beautifully bred apple in my hand. And I say, "Ma'am, Maxine, please, will you stop and listen to me just for a moment?" Kind of like pleading with her.
All right. She slows down, back down to her slow walk so that you can kind of keep up with her without much effort.
I feel like we got off on the wrong foot. And maybe I kind of gallop. Listen, I just need information for any Zentharum agents that you may know of. Names, locations, and I'll get out of your hair.
She finally speaks to you,
Freaking dumpster fire.
and she says out of the side of her mouth, it's like, "You come up to me and insult me, make jokes, and you want me to help you?" Not looking at you, just kind of like,
I didn't
going.
mean any disrespect. Usually where I'm from, coming off with humor, as I would poke at myself, tends to break down barriers, which was my goal. But if I caused you any disrespect, my sincerest apologies, miss.
"Would you take some social advice from a horse?"
Well, I'm not gonna kiss a horse's. Yes, of course.
If you're looking to gain something from someone, jokes at their expense is not a good way to break the ice.
Duly noted. I will. Yes, and in addition to that advice, do you think you could possibly list Zentharum agents' names and locations?
If you never speak to me again, perhaps.
Given how hard it was to find you, I can't imagine that would be a difficult order to fulfill.
Two days ago, I gave a ride to a sun elf and a half orc, picked them up at some intersection, and dropped them off at the yawning portal. Talked about hiring spies to root out Xanathar guild hideouts in the city.
Yawning portal spies. Got it. Alright. Names, perhaps? Descriptions?
People don't introduce themselves to me often, much as you have not.
You didn't hear anything with those beautiful ears?
I've told you what I've heard.
That's fair. You certainly
When was the
did.
last time you introduced yourself to a horse and carriage driver? And she kind of like whips her tail, not at you, but like,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, when horses
Like
get
a-
a little like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Did
And
I
at that
not?
moment, First walks up and introduces himself to the horse and carriage driver. I'm just kidding.
God. No, that. Please do
Hello,
that,
carriage
actually.
driver. My name is
Precious.
First.
Please do
Hello,
that.
horsey.
Because I imagine at this point, First has casually caught up while walking.
This horse went like the opposite direction from the dung sweepers were heading.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
no, I
Oh,
stuck
okay,
with the dung
okay.
sweepers. There's no way I was trying to
Oh,
hang out
okay.
with the
Yeah.
horse.
That's fair, okay. Did I not introduce myself? How rude of me. That's strike 2 from Mordecai. Shame on me. The name's Mordecai. You've probably heard of me. My name's Devil of Waterdeep, famous musician around these parts.
There are lots of tiefling in the city who claim to be the devil of Waterdeep.
That's probably true. So the Yawning Portal spies to find out other hideouts. Okay, that's useful. Come up with a new name. Gotcha. All right, well, I'm not gonna kiss a gift horse in the mouth, but I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it like that.
That's a common saying. It's not a pun. You're fine.
Okay, thank you.
I love this horse.
I appreciate your consideration, though. It's big to admit when you're wrong and can grow from it. And I can respect that.
I do my best. When you mess up as often as I do, it's part of the day job. Yawning portals. Alright, cool. I think that'll work with me. Anything else you want to add before I never talk to you again, as per our deal?
She slowly turns her head towards you, looking at you for the first time. If you can be respectful, and you need more information that I might have, bring me an apple. And she trots off, kind of leaving you behind.
That's good, because I looked at the apple that dissipates as it was an illusion. Like, oh, that was close. That was, yeah, and I look at it, I feel satisfied, like, and I walk away, and I kind of like, thank you to the driver, and I say thank you to Maxine.
All right. And that'll be a great place for our first break.
Yeah. And then we'll see what the girls are doing. Thanks for everyone for bearing through
Girl
me.
Squad.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yay!
All right. Yeah. We'll be back in about 2 minutes, guys.
muted.
We're muted.
And we're unmuted.
All right.
Thank you. Jen said
Take
this, but thank
two.
you so much to Rhinoceros X for the 5 community subs. And
Sumner, do you like mess with the audio whenever other people are saying things so that you can come back and be like, now I'm going to say them?
no, it's not what I mean. I'm just trying to make up so I don't have to make you repeat yourself. That's the only reason.
I'm just giving you a hard time. Sumner.
No, I know. And then Royal Crablet, thank you so much for the community gift sub as well. Y'all are the best. And sorry for the continued audio issues on my dumbass's part. Welcome to
Also,
Fateful
Royal Crablet, I
Encounters.
love you.
Riley, hello.
That's my
Goodbye.
friend.
She wanted the Dorito.
Riley, I love you. You inspire me every day.
All right. So Mordecai, after a lot of frustration at like, I have to find a horse in Waterdeep, found a horse in Waterdeep and got some information after insulting a horse. This is
Maxine
intelligence.
was a very intelligent, strong female figure. And I love her.
Who gave a tiefling a lesson in civility.
Yeah, which
And
Mordecai
humility.
desperately needs. So, it's when a
All
horse
right.
kicks you in the mouth, you remember it. So,
So Mordecai and First, you guys continue hanging out with the dung sweepers. Girls, what are you doing? You where we left you, you guys just left Vincent's, the Tiger's Eye, finding out about Ghosty person.
Thistle went back to the manor.
If this one was gonna yell at the ghost.
Okay, so you go back to your tavern.
Yes. And I'd like to divine sense some ghost.
So sitting in the main tavern area, you divine sense, you do sense undead.
Okay. I know you're here. You're an undead person. Please write me a letter on the mirror if you want to have a conversation.
On the mirror, you see writing appear that says "Last Call."
Why do you keep writing? I go over and I write it next to it. The same thing.
You write last call as well.
Yeah. Look, I don't. Thistle does not understand ghosts. I'm a tree person. I live in the woods.
Not anymore. You live in a haunted house now.
No, I hate it. I don't know what else to do.
There's no
here.
response to you writing "Last Call" next to his last call.
I erase it. All of it. Just all of it.
Okay, you erase
And
all
now-
the dust on the mirror.
And now we're gonna play Hangman.
How? There's no more dust on the mirrors.
Oh yeah. Well, now you can't write anything. Then I walk out to go find Fame.
And I'm assuming Zarina and Fame are walking back. Unless Zarina, did you want to go somewhere?
Eventually, I need to go talk to that one really pretty and awesome blonde lady about joining the Justice League, but
The Justice League.
well, it's not called that. I don't remember.
I want
what
to
it
walk up on these two and be like, there is an undead in the house. I just sensed it.
Does the girl squad kill the undead or join the Justice League?
Well, no, we don't want to kill him. We want to be his friend. But I don't know. It's up to you guys. I could go do that later, or we could do it now,
Did you say
or we
I'm
could become best friends with a ghost. It's just
Not
up
a
to you.
ghost?
It is undead. It could be a ghost. It could be a zombie. I don't know, but it wrote
We
on the mirror. I wiped the mirror off. I cleaned it. So no more ghostly messages. Tell it more dust accumulates.
Maybe we should go try to talk to it though, and become its friend.
I
Well, if
tried.
we keep it clean, it won't have anything else to write on.
Yes,
We
that is
can
my
still
point.
throw plates at our heads though.
Yes, I think we should find that exorcist lady. You know,
I
make
don't
this
think we
house
should
clean.
take it head on based on exactly what happened yesterday. Not that I don't trust in the girl squad, but I think the whole squad may be a bit better. Maybe not.
I mean, I learned a lot from yesterday, so I feel like I'm equipped to handle it this time. But I
girl.
understand if you want to wait for everybody, that's fine.
Lead the
I'm
way.
down to do some Scooby-Doo.
Let's become friends with a ghost / zombie or whatever it is.
We don't know what it is. It could be an invisible zombie, which is absolutely terrifying.
That would be terrifying because their limbs come off and we don't
Yes.
want like a spare limb in our living room. That's
No, an
weird.
invisible limb that you trip over and go to the fireplace. That would be awful.
Yeah. Let's go find the lady that can maybe talk to them so we can learn more about them. And maybe they're not so mean. Maybe they had a good reason for throwing a plate at Mordecai's head.
Because he's a terrible devil man. I mean,
Oh, he's a good boy. He's just, he comes across the wrong way. I can understand why you would want to throw a plate at him. But if you get to know him, like,
Maybe-
it's different.
maybe there is some, I have heard, maybe it's some unfinished business we must attune to for this ghost, and maybe it will go away.
Let's do that. Let's help the ghost.
A decision was made, and Fame like unleans from the wall. He was just like leaning on the wall, waiting.
Y'all get talking horses. We're gonna go fuck with ghosts.
Go.
All
I
right.
would trade.
So you guys are looking for Ulcoria?
Okra. Yeah.
I knew you were going to do that.
Or Oprah. I'm gonna call her Oprah. It is a strong name where I'm from, Oprah.
Actually, if it's right, super strong.
So I guess give me an investigation check to search around town for this woman.
Of a solid 8.
Unnatural 20.
Woo!
So, Fame, you actually have heard of this woman before. She is a dwarf mage who's never seen without her shield guardian out around town. In your previous line of work, you tried to avoid anybody involved with the Watchful Order of Magicists and Protectors. So you got kind of good at spotting them out in a crowd so you can dip away. But you pretty easily find her, and I will pull up.
She hot.
There she
Sexy
is.
goblin.
I sent the picture so you
All right.
guys can see it.
Fame once again carrying the girl squad.
I love her mutton chops, first of all.
I was gonna say she's got
Wait,
some sick chops.
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I love her so much. I would die for
It's
It's
Lady.
okay. That is her. And she kind of looks to the, like, meets up with the group, pointing her
Damn.
out.
So we need to go talk to her. Are you making me do this? Oh no.
I can aid,
Okay.
but I don't honestly know anything about ghosts. You say
You're probably the best
more
at
than I
talking.
do.
Oh god. Okay, I will go talk. Everybody just follow me. If I fuck this up, it is all your fault.
Okay, good. Let's go.
But Thistle will approach her.
So you approach her, and what do you say?
Hello, Miss Lady. I would like to talk to you about
What?
the ghost.
Oh, can I help you?
Yes. Me and my friends recently bought this dilapidated house called Troll Skull Manor. It is terrible, but I'm sure it was very nice.
Oh, Troll Skull Manor. I used to own that place. Did you know?
I left
Some
I-
dwarves who were on hard times, and they needed They paid me a fair price, a little under what was valued, but they needed the help, and I didn't need it anymore.
Oh, that's nice of you. We own it now, and it is a shit heap, but we are trying to fix it. There's a ghost in there. Did you know that?
Well, I was unaware of any ghosts, but I did put up magical wards and stuff when I was living there.
What was the purpose? I just speak kind of from behind Thistle.
Purpose of the wards? To protect my home. I do it for all my living places.
Just as a precaution, or was there a reason?
Well, when you're a member of the Watchful Order of Magists and Protectors, there's a lot of people out there who don't want you protecting.
Kind of a word.
Well, I have this big guy, and she pats her shield guardian on the chest.
I also would like to pat him.
Hello, Alphonse.
Oh.
We'll get your body.
He is a very strong man. Look at him. He did good protecting.
Oh, he's saved my life a number of times.
Wonderful. Do you think you could help us with this ghost? I sensed him when I walked in, and it is undead, but I cannot see him, and he does not talk, and he likes to throw plates at our tiefling friend. And the rats seem to know him. His name is Leaf.
Well, if he's throwing plates, it sounds like a poltergeist, which is really just she starts to ramble on about like her knowledge of arcane things, particularly involving ghosts and stuff. You know, poltergeists are just ghosts that are a little mischievous because of some unfinished business or they're unhappy. I mean, but you said you'd like my help. Well, I could take a look at it, but my services aren't cheap, I will say.
Why does everybody in this town want money? Can I do a favor or something?
Because the world revolves around money, my dear.
Not where I'm from.
Can we like kill someone for you or something?
Yeah, do you need someone murdered?
No, I don't need anyone murdered. I don't want any crimes committed.
Damn it.
It's fine, we could get away with it. We have the black staff protection.
We're really good at hiding bodies.
Yeah, we're really good. I killed some scarecrows. We all killed some scarecrows. We saved the farm and talked to some pigs.
There was a lot of things said there, and I'm going to ignore probably most of them for your sake.
That is appreciated. And I just say, like, she was just rambling.
I feel like Fame is just like face palming in the corner. Like,
That's why I told you not to let me talk. I just keep talking.
I can't turn
I'll
it
tell you
off.
what, I'll come take a look and maybe give you some advice from one owner of the Troll Skull Tavern to another. Fair enough?
That seems perfectly fair. We just want to help this poltergeist move on and out of our house.
or like just with their, if they want to hang out here, that's fine. But like if we could help them enough to where they don't want to throw things at us or break our furniture.
Well, you
that
have to
would
know
be really-
what the ghost wants before you can appease them.
Yeah, we just want to know what they want.
Well, I'll try and communicate with them, but
Oh, thank you.
We appreciate it, but if you do need someone murdered, we will do that for you.
She's just like, yes.
Or if you need something done.
She follows you back to your tavern and steps inside, and she's like, very much as I remember it, although a bit, and she runs her finger along one of the tables, dustier.
It is a shit heap right now, but we are trying. We're going to bring it back.
You're going to bring it back? Are you going to make it a tavern again?
Maybe a bar. I don't know. I haven't been paying attention to what any of these people have been saying about what they want to do with it.
I'd love
Yes,
to see
that's
this
what we're
place
trying to
full of
do.
life again. If you do,
listen.
perhaps I'll stop by from time to time for a drink.
That would be nice. I'll give you free drinks.
Oh, well, you've just earned this old dwarf's favor for the rest of her life.
Oh, that's so nice.
Say.
She's like, Fame is just in the back, like trying to be like, and the topic, and about, and also,
Oh, Fame, I love you.
Let's see what this old dwarf can do for you. She like pops her neck and her fingers, and you see magic circles kind of come around her hands as she walks into the abode. I hear there's a young man named Leaf here. You hear another crash as another empty barrel is thrown onto the ground and breaks. Oh, well, Leaf, can you tell us what it is that you want us to do? I mean, you're sending us a message for sure. No response.
He has been writing last call on the mirror in the dust. I don't know what that means.
Well, Leaf, do you want us to leave? I mean, correct an old dwarf if she's wrong, but if you want the owners to leave, you wouldn't have turned into a mischievous spirit the way you are. There's got to be something else. We could reach some sort of compromise. And she's like, Zarina, you're actually getting a little nervous. You're seeing like these magic, like, she's about to summon some magic like circles around her hands, and she's like waving them around. It's kind of like pointing a gun, like, you know, like gesturing with it, like, you might shoot yourself, lady. Like, hold up. And she's like, there's got to be something we can do, right?
I'm just gonna step back towards Fame because she seems like the most sane of all the three of us. Just look at her like, are we good? Like,
And as she's kind of talking to this spirit, you do see one tankard float over to an unbroken cask and fill up with vinegar, and is set in front of Ulquiorra. Oh. She like disperses the magic around her hands. Well, I think you have your answer.
You want some more vinegar?
No, dear. She pinches your cheek. You're smart. I think Leaf has made it pretty clear what it is he wants.
I think he wants the alcohol.
What does he want?
Close. And I think if you can figure out what it is it wants, you'll find that your aims are aligned and you can be allies. And
Okay,
that's
Leaf.
for free, I'm afraid.
I think that's
You
all.
let me know when the bar opens up. I will be back for those promised free drinks.
Oh, you can come as much as you want. I don't care. This is a nice place when it will be done.
Thank you so much for your help. We really appreciate
We
it.
do.
Of course, dear, of course. And she and her shield guardian leave.
Goodbye, big man.
Does anybody know what Leaf wants? I didn't understand what she
I think he wants to be part of the bar and to serve alcohol again, but as a ghost.
Oh, okay.
He will work here as our ghostly patron. Right, ghost?
We're working on it, buddy. We're just too poor to do it now, so please be patient and please don't throw things at our friends until we can afford to fix it. But we're gonna fix it. We're gonna get there, okay? I promise.
Maybe we can clean up these casks of vinegar and get them out. Maybe he's mad about that too because it's all gone bad.
Do you think he had a favorite alcohol? And she begins looking through any sort of anything in the back room that it resembles alcohol, kind of looking for something special to maybe like leave out for him, like milk and cookies for Santa.
Like Santa.
Milk and cookies for Leaf.
Relief.
Like I said, the only like things of substance, not substance, here are wines that have long since turned to vinegar.
They have names
Ah.
on them.
Yes.
Do we need to do an investigation check?
No.
Okay.
You can read.
You
There
can
are
read.
things that say. Dang, you're gonna make me do this. All right. There are some that say Pinot Noir. There are things.
I just think of Kimmy Schmidt when I hear Pinot Noir. Mid-sized car, caviar.
There's one that's labeled Dragon's Breath.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Dang it. Hold on. Fine. I'm doing it. I'm pulling up my list of D&D alcohol that I have because there's nothing in here.
Dragon's milk. Dragon's milk.
Dragon's milk.
Or serpent's milk.
How do you milk a snake?
Excellent question.
think
Answer the
it's
woman
milk.
while I find this.
You put its
Worried
venom
about it.
inside of milk. So then it's like a acid shot and you
Why would you drink
Labeled
that?
The Griffin's Nest. Deep Miner.
Banana.
Bilge Water. Jelly Drink. Treant Tea. Demon's Blood. The Hairy Wizard.
You're a hairy lizard.
You're a hairy lizard.
Warlock's Wasted Patron.
That's something for Mordecai.
The Hangman's Noose. Dry Heave.
Oh, no thing. Hard
That's
pass.
gross.
Oh, okay. This one's for me. Banana milkshake. And there's a butt ton more. I have a list of D100 alcoholic beverages in
That's
effect.
fine.
Right.
So there you go.
Well, now that we've at least kind of figured out the ghost, I think I am going to go ahead and cut to everyone else because we've had some time, but I'm going to go to my, well, it's up to you, the DM. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to do this. But I'm going to, my just next course of action would be to finally go and meet the guild that I told I would meet tonight several days ago.
We have a gist of what's going on, so once everybody gets back together, we could be like, okay, here.
Mhm.
So it's about 2:00. Dung sweepers have finished their shift. Mordecai and First are released from their current duties.
Duties.
Dude.
I knew that would come.
I'm so
Duty,
sorry.
duty.
Well,
I tried
looks like
to.
it's time to head home.
Yeah, I'll do say so.
I hope you got the information you needed from this horse you were looking for.
Yeah, kinda. Still a little, vague, but it might work. my employer and all the Harpers basically told that there were some agents coming in and out of the yawning portal, you know, where we met what's his face, the author of some oh my god, Sumner and Mordecai, I can't remember, and he looks to his great powerful patron.
His name is Volo.
Volo, thank you first.
First.
All
Got
right.
that terabyte memory.
Yeah, Volo, the yawning portal.
Lots of random access memory. I use it often.
Yeah, well, I'd say you owe me about 4,000 favors. Why don't you come with me to the Opera House and see if we can meet with the Harpers?
Sure.
You
And look,
recall
I found an
that
apple while you were talking to a horse.
you recall
Wait,
Mert, your contact told you to meet him at his manor.
Oh, did he know?
Yes.
Manor.
If you ever need to speak with him again.
That's right, he did say that. My notes are on 3 different pages
in the
because I'm
C
a
ward.
bad note taker. Okay. All right, in the C ward. All right, well, let's start heading to the C ward. If I said Opera House, haha, gotcha first. What I actually meant was the manor and his manor in the C ward. So I gotta find his house and we'll talk to him there.
He did tell you where it was located in the C ward, and so you make your way there. And you see an extravagant gate. This is a nobleman's house.
First, don't embarrass me. Actually, in fact, the story is that you're my biggest fan, right? And you won a trip with me throughout the whole day, and this is that day. Is that good?
Sure, we'll go with that, yes.
All right, thanks, Verse. Appreciate it. All right, and that'll make us a clean slate. We don't worry about favors no more after that. And I'll walk to the front door, and
All right.
and I'll. Boosh, 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 boosh.
You knock on the door, and before your third knock, the door opens, and you kind of like, not hard, but you do hit a taller man in the chest. Kind of like a light, like you were knocking on the door and you like hit his chest instead, which is exactly what happened.
Oh.
May I help you with something?
Yeah. Here with the
Hang on,
Harper.
before I'm totally gonna interrupt you before you
What's
can
up?
even like before you can introduce yourself. Like first, like pops in like in front of you like this.
Introducing the devil of Waterdeep. I give you Mordecai.
And then he goes right back to standing normally right behind him.
I'm afraid I don't recall requesting the services of entertainers for tonight.
You scare the shit out of Mordecai, but he doesn't show it. I've never seen you move that fast.
Oh.
And I go, me. I believe I was here to meet Mert.
And what business would you have with the lord of this manor?
Some personal business he had me tend to. Can I see him? Did you not hear? I am the Mordecai.
Yes, I heard your name. The Lord is very busy and doesn't have time for the route. And you hear from like inside the mansion. Is that Mordecai? And like the guy's face goes from like done with your shit, like dismissive to like, please forgive me, sir. Right this way. And
Yeah,
he
I
leads
walk
you
past him and I flick his lapel and I wink at him like, thanks, Chief.
First does the same thing.
He stands at attention, completely lets you do it, like not gonna do anything because he thought you were just some dude knocking at a nobleman's door trying to find work. And then his boss was like, no. But doesn't even know that he was like being rude to you. So he leads you into a room that's the first door on the left in the hallway, which appears to be a drawing room where you see Mert literally drawing. He took, like, this room is not a sitting room for meeting people as most drawing rooms are. It is literally a room where he sits with an easel and draws.
I take the note out and I kind of like compare the drawing of the horse. Is it his drawing? Can I tell?
Absolutely not. His is like chicken scratch at best.
Okay. All right. Well, I found your horse, Maxine.
Oh, Mordecai, it was you. I thought I heard your voice at the door.
Oh. Yeah.
So you found Maxine then?
Yes, I certainly did. Is this confidential business? Should we find a way to speak?
Right, I gave him a different voice. Well,
oh, yeah, that's right.
we are in my abode. This is pretty confidential.
Fair enough.
So, what did Maxine tell you about some Zenth agents?
So Maxine is a very respected and highly revered horse in those parts.
Well,
I want it to be
she's done
known.
a lot of good work for us. She's found out a lot of information to help the Harpers.
Okay, well, I may have screwed the pooch on this one. I may have started off on the wrong foot with her, first off. I thought she had a sense of humor. Turns out she
didn't make
does.
no horse puns, did you now?
No less than 5, really.
Well, I'll send him a bushel of apples. That should smooth things over.
I appreciate that. If you can put my name nice and big in cursive letters on that, says, "Sorry for the horse puns. Love, Mordecai."
Well, you can send your own notes if you'd like, but this will be from the Harpers in general. We need to keep someone like her in good terms with us, if you know what I'm saying. So what did Maxine have to tell you about the Zents in the city?
So sorry. Well, she may have not been entirely forthcoming, as I forgot to roll insight. However, she did mention that more than a couple agents have gone. I'm sorry. More than a couple agents have gone through the yawning portal. Apparently, trying to find out more.
Did she
about the Harpers.
Did she give you any descriptions of these people that have come through the yawning portal? I mean,
I specifically asked, and she appeared to not know.
She did tell you, by the way. She did describe them.
Oh. Well then. Sumner's notes come back to haunt him once more. Or lack thereof. So what were those descriptions? Can I roll a history check? Or what do we want to do here? What do we want to do to punch Sumner? History check?
Roll a
Alrighty.
history check.
17.
You remember she said a sun elf and a half orc.
Apparently a half orc and a, what was it, half elf?
A sun elf.
A sun elf, okay. A sun elf and a half orc running through the yawning portal, spies of some kind. No names.
All the Zents are of some kind.
Always. But finding out more information on the Harpers, apparently. Harpers, right?
They were trying to hire spies to route out Xanathar Guild hideout locations.
Xanathar. Okay, so next time I get information, I'm going to have you repeat stuff so I can write more thorough notes. I apologize to everyone involved.
If you're going to be working for this, for like Robin Hood's spy group, probably should take good notes.
Yeah, you're probably right. But to be fair, both mine and Mordecai's dump stat is intelligence. So, with that said, I'm roleplaying. So,
all right, I'm giving you kind of a pass for that.
You got this.
Appreciate that.
Because you did it. Mordecai, and it was like 3 hours ago. You'd remember what she said.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, so that's more or less what we have. Is it enough to go off of, you think?
Well, it's information we can dig out. We can dig around. Yawning portal, sun elf, half orc. That's plenty to go on. We can find out more. You did your job well, Mordecai. How'd you like to join the Harpers officially?
Does it come with a better notepad? Maybe a large leather-bound one? Inkwell,
No,
perhaps?
but it does come with one of these, and he flashes a very, very stylish silver pin of like a cloak clasp that's a harp.
All point.
With a you know what? I bet you money. No, I don't. But I bet there's a symbol of the Harpers here in the players' handouts. Let's see. Not there. Nope. Well, never mind. Well, you can just Google the Harpers, and I'm sure it'll be a very easy search.
I like your description.
Yeah, it's like a
I found it.
yeah, the image is like a moon with it's a moon with a harp in it. I could have sworn I remembered it was a harp in the shape of a crescent moon, but apparently it's just a moon with a harp inside of it.
I've posted it in Discord if you want to steal it.
Now,
Discord? We
have a Discord?
What?
Yeah.
it's in our
Find that,
description.
Ash.
I'm
that's-
eating Doritos.
Well, if it's in our description, I'll find it later. So that's the image of the Harper symbol, and that is the image of the clasp that he kind of flashes to you. There's other benefits to joining the Harpers aside from just a fancy piece of jewelry, but you know, so
Well,
we've got to start somewhere.
mighty kind with you, and this comes with some type of authority, or what exactly good does this do me?
Now, the Harpers aren't political figures, but we are a organization that's you'll find assistance in any city across Faerun you might go to. And you'll find that the authorities are very favorable to our kind. Now, don't go breaking no laws, of course, but
Fair enough. Well, if you have any more jobs, I'm open ears, but I will tell you, I'd flourish more on a stage or on my strings than I do anywhere else. On the street and not in front of no damn horse.
well then. Y'all take that as an acceptance of my offer.
Now you should. It's been a pleasure, sir.
He takes the pin off from his cloak and walks over to you and begins to pin it on your vest. I will need you to recite an oath for me.
All right, well, let's hear it.
Today I strike a chord
Today-
of knowledge and power.
Today I strike a chord of knowledge and power.
I take this chord from those who have much and sing it to those who have little.
I take this chord from who have much, and I sing it to those who have little.
I bring harmony where dissonance reigns.
I bring harmony where dissonance reigns.
I, Mordecai,
I'm Mordecai.
will sing the quiet songs of the Harpers to those in need of power across Faerun.
You got that?
I will sing to
The quiet
everyone.
songs. The
I
quiet
will
songs
sing the quiet songs
of the Harpers
of the Harpers
to those in need of power across Faerun.
to those in need of power across Faerun.
It's hard when you're doing it, right?
No, it's totally hard. I don't know why repeating stuff you just heard is so difficult sometimes.
Because you're on the
but
spot.
Sumner, you got married too. You did this.
You realize
this
how
before.
hard that was, though? I was like, fuck, I'm on
Either
film.
way, when you finish your oath, he kind of pats you on the shoulder and is like, well, welcome to the family. I'll be in touch if we have more work for you. All right, Mordecai? Till then, stay good.
Appreciate it, Mert. I kind of
He
like,
sits back down and begins drawing. He's like, damn it, I can never get it just right.
First
Yep.
has been beatboxing in the background while all of this has been happening.
Today I struck a
Serious
chord.
Samurai Champloo like beatboxing.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, I'm loving that. Great. I love that so much. All right. So Mordecai has joined the Harpers officially. What are the boys doing now?
Good job.
well, first,
I beatbox him as he exits, and then I go right back to normal as soon as we leave this
First
house.
is the best hype man. I tell you.
he really is. I want to say, sorry, everybody. This is my biggest fan. I appreciate listen here, Squiggly. We gotta go. And
Squiggly?
it's your fan name. Shut up. And I open the door. I wait at the door for you to open it for me. Well, Squiggly,
You broke
processing.
back.
He's processing.
I look at his front doorman like, well, front doorman.
I stopped the front door, man. No, let him do it.
Let's.
We'll talk of this later.
I open the door.
And I walk through confidently.
I almost want to
Sumner.
slam it in front of his face before he like actually walks through.
Sumner, just quick reminder that you have to sleep and First doesn't.
Yeah.
He's gonna wake up in the middle of the night to these
Glowing red eyes. It's like
lights in
watching
the
him.
dark.
In the pitch black dark in his room, you just see, boom. I am the night.
Good morning, Mordecai. It's your number one fan, Squiggly.
Squeakly.
I know where you sleep.
Oh my god. Lock your door, bro.
So, are the boys
So
heading
right next
back to
morning,
the
I'm just gonna
tavern,
flip his bed with him in it.
Are the boys heading back to Troll Skull Manor, or what's
Yeah.
going down?
I think so. What do you think, Squiggly? All right.
I know where you sleep.
Yeah.
So
We're
as
square now.
the boys make their way back to the tavern, what are the girls up to?
Taking Zarina to the Justice League.
Oh,
Are you guys going with me?
Yeah.
do you remember where you're going
No.
or who you're meeting?
A pretty blonde lady. I remember what she looks like, but I don't remember what
Do you remember
she
her
is.
name?
Let's see how good past me took notes. Nope.
Looking at an empty sticky note.
Sexy goblin.
When I take notes at the time, they make sense to me, but right now it's just a bunch of random words that they don't have any context.
Her name was Svara.
Savara
And she told you
Savara.
to meet her
at the
At the-
Justice League.
the Halls of Justice, which is a
Yeah.
temple of Tyr, the temple of Tyr in Waterdeep.
Yeah. I want to go to her.
All right. So you guys make your way to the temple of Tyr.
Are we all together at this point, since we've all kind of rendezvoused at the house?
I will let the girls decide if they want to wait around for you guys or if they want to head out
Okay.
after their mutton chop dwarf lady friend departs. Ulquiorra. Had to check my notes.
I haven't taken a single note, and that's very Thistle.
And Rav.
Yeah.
Fame made it known that she was just gonna wait around for the group to get back together before leaving. So
That's fine.
Okay. So
Yeah, I'm
the
fine with
boys-
that.
You come back. I imagine the girls, like, after deciding to, like, try and appease Leaf, you guys were, like, cleaning up a little bit, like, dusting and, like, picking up tipped over chairs that you guys had just kind of, like, been like, well, fuck it, we'll ignore this for now. Just kind of general, like, don't worry, we'll make it nice, I promise. Undisturbed, Leaf has not thrown any plates or broken any more barrels. And that's when First and Mordecai walk in.
I open the door for First.
Yeah, you better.
Thank you, sir.
No problem, First. Slap you on the butt. No, I'm kidding. But
How was your doo-doo patrol?
As eventful as you would expect, except Mordecai got to talk to a horse, and that was fun.
Oh,
and
you
then
got
went and talked to his friend, a noble person.
horse? Was it good? You should have invited me to talk to this horse. I would have helped you.
I didn't know we were gonna find the horse. I just kind of, I guess, old lady luck found Mordecai finally, cause that, details.
How many horse puns did you make?
Why does people keep asking me? No, like 6. Why?
Was it very rude to do to a horse?
Why is this common knowledge to everyone but Mordecai? Oh my god.
You should know that it is common knowledge for me. I know the customs and ways of most animals.
Alright, well, thank you, Thistle.
You're welcome.
Where are we going now? Y'all look like y'all ready to leave.
Oh, we talked to this dwarf lady, Okra, and she came by, and I told her we would give her free drinks forever if she helped us with the ghost, and she kind of helped, so now we owe her free drinks forever. And we learned that the ghost just needs some help.
You offered a dwarf free drinks for life? That is gonna bankrupt us, Thistle.
No, it's fine.
Alright, well, we're not throwing away that vinegar, so.
Why? Why do you want to keep the vinegar?
Bold choice.
Anyway, we were going to go with Zarina to meet the S-word lady. She's got the blonde hair.
The
Savara.
pretty blonde lady.
The pretty lady that I aspire to be when I grow up.
Same.
And we're going to go help her do her thing. Do you want to go?
I either want to be her or marry her. I'm not sure yet. I'm figuring it out.
I think she'd look good in a lesbian power suit.
I think I might wear her skin. Kind of a good compromise.
That is not right.
No, you can't do
No?
that.
Oh,
It's
okay.
weird to do.
Sorry, I've been
Mordecai,
hearing
you do
voices.
hear a voice in your head.
You
say,
need to take it down like
"That sounds
5
like a
notches.
Great idea.
Sounds like a great idea. Like, shut up, I know. Sorry.
Who are you talking to? Do you talk to animals now too?
You
You can
okay,
say
buddy?
that.
Okay,
Nah,
do you want to go with us? Oh, we need to clean this place up. That's why we are cleaning. We are trying to make Leaf happy. So if you want to stay and clean, you may, or you can come join us on some fun.
yeah, the fun thing.
Okay, of course.
All right. So you make your way to the Halls of Justice. It's a very opulent church. It is kind of I believe actually, the Halls of Justice in Waterdeep is the main church of Tyr in Faerun. Not 100% on my Faerun knowledge, but I believe that's the case.
Hey, you're the DM. What you says goes, fam.
I know. This is the Temple of Tyr in Waterdeep. I know that,
Yeah.
and I will say that with confidence. It's pretty easy to spot her, you being as, I don't want to say obsessed, but like in love with her as you are.
No, it's
You
true.
see this
You're
lady?
accurate.
In the Halls of Justice. She is tending to some armor that is off to the side. I think everyone here actually would not be super familiar with any religions, really. You're a little shocked to see armor and weapons just kind of out in this temple. Like it's just a thing that it's like half armory, half place of worship.
When I first see her, time just slows down for a minute and doves sing.
How could I live without you? I want to know.
Where do these doves come from? Those are not native.
Yeah, they
Don't
fly
worry about
upwards,
it.
like they must have been sitting on the floor in like the pews between you guys, and they fly diagonally just
You look
across.
behind you and like first has like his chest cavity is open and they're like
Speakers for nipples.
Doves flying out of it.
Oh,
I love all of you so much.
This is weird.
the light, the lens flare is a little bit too extreme, so like everything's a little distorted, but she's extra shiny.
Yeah.
And she turns and
anime
her
style.
red cloak like flutters, and you see like her hair whip, and you catch this. You see her face for the first time, and
there's an industrial fan next to her, but
Yeah.
you don't see it.
and then all of those like effects and the people like holding the fans and stuff walk away, and she's like, yeah, Zarina, I'm glad you came. I thought you might change your mind.
Phrasing.
Yeah, no, me too. I'm glad I'm here. I didn't change my mind. We just had like a ghost in our house. It's a long story, and we fought some scarecrows. But
Oh.
but I'm here now.
You're here now. Does this mean you decided to join the Order of the Gauntlet?
What exactly does that mean for me and for you,
Well,
guys, as a group? Not just like you personally. I'm not trying to be weird. Like the whole organization.
Well, the Order of the Gauntlet, our entire existence is to seek out evil in any form and remove it. That is what I've decided to do with the rest of my life.
That sounds like a noble goal. Is there anything what do I have to do to commit to this? What would this mean for me?
Well, we'd have to get the leader of this chapter to swear you in, and then you would be my shield sister.
Okay, that sounds like it's probably pretty cool.
Well, wonderful. Let's see if we can find him. And she puts down the armor she was kind of polishing, and finds the high priest of the Temple of Tyr, and it doesn't have a name for him, so I will make one up. His name is Barnaby. Barnaby is a large man, white hair and a very well-trimmed goatee, big bushy eyebrows, and he's Savara, is this the new recruit you've been talking about? And he looks over to Zarina. Tell me, why do you wish to join the Order of the Gauntlet?
Zarina's like trying not to appear nervous, but clearly kind of is. She's just like, well, I just want to help people, not experience bad things if I can. So it sounds like your order wants to also help people. And so if you guys really want to help, I want to be part of that.
Well, that we share similar goals, but I can't say that I've heard of any one of your training joining our cause. We tend to we destroy evil in all its forms. We don't make deals with it. Savara speaks up. Barnaby, if you'll recall, I have not the cleanest of pasts myself. Zarina, they work to destroy evil as well, do they not? If you can forgive one, perhaps you could forgive others. Savara, your case is very different. You've renounced those deeds in the past. These blood hunters continually use these dark powers.
If I may speak, I know that it's a really harsh way of going about things, but I've seen a lot of really awful things happen to people I care about, and I couldn't do anything to help them. And this was the way that I could do something to make sure that never happens again to anybody ever. And I will never use this power for bad. I will only ever use it to help. And I just hope that you could maybe give me a chance to prove that to you.
He narrows his eyes, and Savara says, there's nothing in our laws about how we remove evil. He gives her a kind of, not a dirty look, but kind of like a, I'm not happy, but you're right look. He draws his long sword and says to Zarina, kneel in front of me.
Are you gonna cut me with that, or like, are we gonna do a thing?
Just
safe. All right. Okay. Do it.
Better to be safe.
Repeat after me.
Okay.
I, Zarina,
am
a weapon against evil.
Am a weapon against evil.
My faith, my sharpened edge.
My faith, my sharpened edge.
I will strike down those that do evil.
I will strike down those that do evil.
And wisely counsel those that would start down its path.
And wisely counsel those that start down its path?
So faith sharpens faith,
So faith sharpens faith.
and upon this silvered gauntlet, I swear my faith to myself,
And upon this silver gauntlet, I swear this faith to myself.
my God,
My God
and my friends.
and my friends.
He sheaths his sword. Rise, Zarina, member of the Order of the Gauntlet.
Yay!
He looks to Savari. Savari, you know what you need to get. And he turns back. Savari looks at you with a big smile on her face. Well, shield sister. Come, I need to get you your symbol of your membership. And she leads you back over to where she was polishing armor before and takes a gauntlet. And here, this gauntlet is made of silver. It can't offer much protection, but it's more of a symbol. Silver's kind of it's not here. And she puts and it is a left-handed gauntlet, and she puts it on you.
I just kind of like, I'm super awkward about the whole thing. Thank you so much.
Now, for your first mission, there's a gang war. Sorry. We hear that the Zents are paying gangs in the field ward to attack suspected Xanathar guild members. Fights are breaking out in the ward daily. We need to stop a fight before it happens. We need to send a message to these thugs that further altercations will not be tolerated. Would you mind if I come with you on this?
Not at all, I say way too quickly.
Wonderful. Well, let's set out immediately.
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
So she walks with you. Did anyone else go in with her, or did stood by Zarina's side this whole time, or was it Fame?
Thanks,
Yeah,
Fame.
Fame started clapping.
Fame's watching me be
golf.
awkwardly in love with this random lady.
If Fame went, then I was also there.
Yeah. Well, I think with this many people, I think we can stop an altercation or two in the streets. Am I right? And she puts her hand on Zarina and Fame's shoulders, like, right?
I look at Zarina, I'm like, you joined the guild?
Yep. No, I
This is
feel
your
super
fault.
confident about it. But I kind of shoot Fame first this glare, like, don't you even think about it.
Wait, what?
I just shoot him a glare.
So
You put her hand on your shoulder too.
you guys walk outside, and Savara begins heading north to the field ward. And I'm assuming you guys all follow?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Eat.
So, upon entering the field ward, pretty quickly you see some people yelling at each other, and it looks like it will come to fists pretty quickly.
Well, Zarina? She's like,
So, like, what's the plan here? Are we supposed to, like, not kill people? Are we supposed to
Well,
just, like,
ideally,
not?
we'd like to stop a fight before it breaks out. Violence is the tool of these criminals, and we should be better than them.
Violin's the tool of my people. Do you want? I can step in if you need.
That's funny.
I'm not great at diplomacy, but I guess I could try.
You don't have to use diplomacy.
Oh, good.
Let me show you how it's done. You!
Please
She
show
like
me.
walks up and like grabs one of the people like with her silver gauntleted hand, and then another one with her right. I'm telling you, in the name of Tyr, you should stop before I make you stop. And she's going to do an intimidation roll.
I'm gonna look back at Fame and Thistle if she's with us and be like, I think I love her.
One of the people, a human that she has in her left hand, is going to spit in her face and. What's a woman know about man work anyway?
Can I assist in this intimidation check?
No, you didn't.
You can intimidation check yourself if you would like.
Oh.
I would assist, but it's a -1, and I've learned my lesson
And
in trying
once
to
I see
help.
this happen, I follow first and help him if possible.
Okay, so
I got a
first
nat
you
20,
had,
so 23 total.
so what do you do?
I walk up, activate both of my arms right behind this person. So like they just the left arm folds out the crossbow and the right arm folds out the axe.
Man, about
Like a
to get his ass
switchblade, like-
beat.
Oh, so you're just standing behind her as her threat?
Yes.
Take him.
So the guy spits in her. What does a woman know of a man's job? And the other guy's like, this slimy dog started the whole thing.
I'd like to walk up behind her and just produce flame. I'm not gonna do anything with it yet. I
Give
can,
me
but
an
I'm just
intimidation
gonna.
roll.
Oh no!
Oh
Well, I rolled a 2 and I have -1, so that's a 1, but not the
You-
natural one.
You produce
You
flame, and
forget that
you
you're
kind
smiling.
of fumble with it and almost drop it before you re-catch it.
I imagine she's so
so
happy,
real.
like I'm in love, that she approaches without forgetting that she still has a huge smile.
My charisma's so bad.
The guys look a little less intimidated. And they pull themselves out of Savara's grasp and say, "This man right here picked my pocket. Oh, you picked mine, you slimy dog. You come in here every day saying, I picked your pocket. Ugh, when I'm the one who has to come home to my house." And they just are shouting back and forth at each other.
Have you thought about like maybe watching your pockets more? Like, what is wrong with you? It's not that hard.
Would anybody else like to make a intimidation or persuade or some kind of civil?
Please, someone with higher charisma than me.
Fame walks
Yeah.
up with Mordecai.
No, I'm staying in the back for
Follows.
this one.
Okay, he follows me. Fame walks up and she says, "We shouldn't act as children. Both of you empty your pockets right now. Intimidation roll."
Yeah.
Can I add to that intimidation by casting thaumaturgy to have the ground shake a little bit?
Yes.
So cool.
Add 5
You
to
can roll
that.
with advantage, Fame, by the way.
24.
Yes, queen.
Is that with advantage? Because you have advantage from Mordecai's.
I can see if I roll more.
Yeah, that's really high, but
23. So 24.
okay. The guys, I'll empty my pockets if he empties his first. Well, no, he has to empty his pockets first. I need one final intimidation check. You guys have 2 failures and 2 successes so far.
It can't be for me. I have a -1.
I look to Mordecai behind me.
I'll walk past. Are we really doing this right now, guys? And I'm just like
You can make it a
over this.
persuasion roll if you
Like,
want to, by
I
the
feel
way.
like
It's just-
Savra has all the intimidation. Savara, my mistake.
Savara.
And Zarina, who's smiling with the fire. If you don't
I can't
both
read.
empty your pockets at the same damn time, I'm gonna beat the living hell out of both of you.
All right. Intimidation roll.
And while he's beating his ass, I'm going to beat yours. And I look at the second guy
And then I'll set you all on fire just because.
as she smiles.
Got a 19.
Both guys stare at each other, angry, on the count of 3. 1,
Oh my god.
2, and they raise their hands like spaghetti western, getting ready to draw style. 3, and they pull out their pockets. Both of them are empty.
Are
Look
kidding
at
me
you,
right now?
idiot.
You kidding me right now?
Whatever.
beat the hell
I
out of
don't
both of
have
you
time
anyway.
for this. Yeah, that's right. You run away.
I want to punch you both in the face just because you're both so stupid. How dare you? Waste
And
of time.
how dare you?
And Savra is who is actually how you pronounce her name, because there's no A after the V, and I can't read apparently. Savra looks to you all. Well, we don't have to resort to their methods. Threats are fine. That's not resorting to their methods. but it's a language that they'll understand. And it's good to have people in the order who can understand that a bit.
It's mostly the people I hang out with that are really cool.
Zarina, I agree. I think you guys are very cool.
Thank you.
Well, I should be going back now.
Okay.
She's, like, not
yeah.
walking away. She's kind of just like looking at you guys.
Okay, yeah, well, it was good to see you again, and, like, I hope you have a really good night and stuff, and I'll see you soon, probably.
You as well, Zarina. Farewell. And she,
We
She,
could have
she
a
grabs
slumber
her
party.
cape to do like a dramatic like cape flourish as she turns around, but she does it a little too hard and it like wraps all the way around her, and she's and she turns like looks over her shoulder, bye, and like walks away.
I roll.
After she
I don't
walks
need to
away, I
roleplay.
just look at the rest of the team and I'm like, you guys, she's so perfect.
I look at Zarina and I say,
Yes, I think that your date went very well.
It wasn't a date, don't make it weird first. I don't even think she likes me like that, okay? We just
You'll
like
get
work
to
together.
red.
Yeah, she's like bright red.
She's like orange before and now she's like red.
Yeah, just super like blushing hard.
I sensed your heartbeat quickening as she touched you. Great job.
First, how dare you judge me like this? And she like walks off.
You could be a powerful friend. Zarina, you should get close. And as you like kind of yell as you walk further away.
I know, but also, how dare you? Fuck.
Wonderful. That went even better than I could have hoped for.
I didn't mean to have a crush on your NPC. It just
No.
happened that way, Dylan.
That improv, man, it makes the game so much better. All right, so what's the plan? It's getting late in the
time is it?
afternoon. It's probably 5 or 6 in the evening at this point.
Let's go home and hang out with our ghost fam.
How about no? Why? Yeah, might as well. Did y'all put the plates away at least?
Just maybe be nice and he won't throw plates at your head. He didn't throw plates at any of us. I mean, I'm not saying it was personal, but he's not thrown anything at anyone else.
Was
So
that
maybe
rude
check
to
yourself. I don't know. I don't remember, but
All right. Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
All
there
right,
are still
you head
plates
back to
out
your
though, so
tavern.
just be aware.
You head back to your tavern and there we go. Move you guys back over there. Head back to your tavern, and for I guess the rest of the evening, you guys are doing like an 80s style montage of like fixing up the house, like cleaning up the place.
Yeah.
You do recall that actual like maintenance to the place is not a good idea for getting on the bad side of some of the unions, but general cleaning and like stuff, that's I assume what you guys work on. And you all put on like neon colored headbands and sweat wristbands, and like you have like a onesie on, but then like a loose shirt over it that like hangs over your shoulder, I imagine, and you guys go like 80s workout, like leg warmers, and you clean the place.
Oh my god.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I'm really trying to just make this
Like
look
working
like
for the
80s
weekend,
I said
kinda,
80s
yeah.
cleaning montage. I mean 80s cleaning montage.
Everybody's working.
Like passing each other while cleaning the floors.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
Cool.
And that's how you spend the rest of the evening. And that brings you to the next day. If you guys would like, we can skip. I guess there's for side quests, you need to get some funding. As just a reminder, there are 4 more days of First's bodyguarding duty, and Vajra Blackstaff has asked you to speak to a man on a mountain.
Oh yeah, we gotta do that.
Well, have any of them told us they would give us money for that? No. Shit.
Okay. Oh.
You do have powerful friends who you could ask for help from as well. First, in particular, knows somebody.
Everybody looks at first.
Hint, hint.
I got that sugar daddy, you know what I mean?
Okay, now say that
First.
as first.
Yeah, you gotta say this first, please.
I got that sugar daddy, you know what I mean?
What was that?
God,
What do you have under that cloak?
please, someone clip that. Oh my god.
So what's the plan, Stan?
We need that money so that we can fix.
Yeah, it's become grossly apparent that we are in desperate need of gold.
My accent just completely disappeared.
Father, support me.
Are you going to meet your father?
Sure, why not? Everybody
I
needs
do have a
money.
picture of your father now. I found a great one. So, in the night, you do you kind of like mentally try to like create that itch of the beacon, the homing beacon that your father uses to contact you.
Mhm.
Hoping that, and begin walking towards where you meet him, hoping that like maybe it'll work in reverse. And as you approach the gates of the castle of Waterdeep, where your father meets you at, you do see this man there at the gates, and he's like, "Ah, my boy, I didn't think you'd be the one to reach out to me. I thought I wouldn't see you for another 6 days or so till you finish the job, but it is good to see you, my child. I didn't think you would figure out that you could send a message to me as well. I thought, I'm glad to see you're thinking on your feet, my boy."
Yes, wouldn't you know it, Father? I've learned it from you.
You see some tears welling in his eyes. "My boy, I didn't think that I would be brought such joy from my biggest failure.
You think I'm a failure, Father?
You are no failure, my boy. The loss of your siblings was a failure, but because of that, you've become very special to me, and to see you grow the way you have has brought me more joy than completing that project, I think."
Father, I do not believe that the destruction of my siblings was a failure on your part. They had been tampered with.
I should have been able to protect my children. At the
Well,
time,
as you
I
know,
didn't
I
think
am-
them as such. It was just a job. That's not what you've come to talk about, my boy. What is it you need? What can I help you with, my boy?
Well, my friends and I require funds to fix up the home we have purchased.
How much do you need, my boy?
We need 1,000 dragons.
1,000 dragons is no small amount. I tell you what I can do. I'll lend you the 1,000 dragons,
Oh.
and you pay me back from your profits. No interest. And pay what you can. I can't just go around giving out that kind of money. I may work in the castle, but I'm no nobleman myself.
Not anymore.
I am aware, and I did not want to trouble you with this if it was going to be such.
Well, my boy, where's this place you're staying at? I can maybe come by and visit you once it's open.
I told you last time we met. It is the Troll Skull Manor.
Oh, you did tell me. Forgive me, my boy. My brain is filled with many things. I will come and visit you, and I will arrange to have those fees taken care of for you, my boy.
I appreciate that, Father. And do not worry. I will find who destroyed my siblings.
My boy,
That is my goal.
that's a fine goal to have, but don't go sticking your nose in places that'll get you hurt. I don't know why I started Kuros there. Don't go leading yourself into ways that might get you hurt, my boy. It's not worth it to get revenge if it means losing your life.
I will not be the one who loses my life. I will be the one redeeming you and the others.
All right, my boy. It's always good to see you. And he gives you a big hug.
And you.
Take care of yourself. And take care of those friends of yours. They seem to treat you well enough.
Yes, I enjoy the nicknames like Bucket of Bolts and Robo-Man.
And Squiggly.
I don't
Squiggly.
call him that.
Apparently I'm a hype man now, Father.
I'm not sure what a hype man is, but it sounds exciting.
Yes, I got to beatbox for the first time. What a trip.
Beatboxing? You know, I was quite the beatboxer in my day, but these old dry lips can't quite make the sounds they used to.
Yes, luckily I do not suffer the issue of dry lips.
The weaknesses of the flesh, you could say it, boy.
Yes, that.
Well, I'm glad to see you're enjoying your freedom, my boy. It brings me great joy.
These dry lips.
These
trying,
dry
but
lips
I just
don't
can't
beatbox the way they used to. Yeah, I can't quite get my rhythm with these lips. I miss out on like half the sounds you can make if your lips aren't. Anyway, I've
It's
kept
okay,
you long
one day
enough,
I'll
boy.
help you with this issue, Father.
I'm not sure I can think of how you could help me uncrack and dry my lips, but
I'll find some hydration for your face, Father,
And Chapstick
so you
was
don't suffer from this any
born.
further. I
well,
want you to be the beatbox master you dreamed to be.
well. Thank you first. I will look forward to your return. And I will,
you, Father.
once your tavern is up and running, definitely come and visit you. I'd love to hear your beatboxing skills.
Yes, perhaps Mordecai and I can give you a show.
I look forward to it, my boy. Well, until next we meet, I must be back to my studies.
Yes, Father. Till we meet again.
He doesn't turn around. He watches you leave until you turn a corner and then leaves. He wants to, he wants to see you as long as he can. And God, that's such a perfect place to end it for the night. But in the no, I got it. When you guys awake in the morning, there is a knock at your door. Not the tavern door, the door down up to the apartments on the second floor.
Oh.
Wait,
Whose room
what?
is that closest to? Is that Fame's room?
Oh,
I think
damn
it's
it.
next to the study, isn't it?
I'm
That would be closest
upstairs.
to the common room, den. The room's marked common room, den, and hall
Oh, that's right.
on the second.
I'm in the attic, so I don't think it's me. Right? I think I'm
So
in the
these
attic.
stairs right
Fame
here.
is,
If you can
Fame is
see
in
me.
the den, isn't she?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fame.
Yeah,
room.
I think
So
so.
Fame, you hear knocking. You all hear it, but Fame is the closest.
I walk towards the knocking. Is it on a wall, a
It's
door?
at the door.
To the door. Okay, go to the door.
So you go to the door, and these steep steps that lead up to the second floor. At your feet, you see two things. You see a large sack and what appears to be some kind of strange, like lantern of some kind, or lamp maybe.
Okay.
Haven't quite seen something like this before.
Down. Is it lit?
No.
Okay.
It's got a spout and it's got like a big reservoir, but
I pick it up and kind of shake it to hear if I hear any oil.
liquid inside. Yes.
Okay.
Shakes it vigorously.
I come up behind you, Fame.
Oh,
What is it? What have you found?
it looks
This
like
is something you have seen. It is an oil can meant for lubrication of metal bits. That sounded way more sexual than I needed it to, and I apologize.
Good job,
Sorry,
Dylan.
I've got the giggles because Zach and Sumner crack me up. I can't stop laughing.
So I recognize this is like an oil can that, like, old dad would have used.
Yes. You
Okay.
you after your conversation last night and seeing this, your dad sent you, the money you needed to help you guys out and a little bit extra something for you.
Oh, great. It's in this oil can?
It is the oil.
It is the oil can.
Oh, it is the
Get you
oil
some
can.
oil to take care of yourself.
You're like the Tin Man. She starts going like in the Wizard of
My
Oz.
joints.
You
Start moving your arms.
as you as fame kind of like lubricates your joints, you end up going through about a third of the can, and first you feel nimbler, like you might have advantage on dexterity checks and saving throws for the day.
Oh, heck.
Cool.
So you have your 1,000 gold. Sorry, you
Oh,
have a
yeah.
sack that you don't know what's inside.
I found a sack. Look at me.
How many coins does it weigh? First.
Well,
There.
He holds up the bag, not even opening it.
it weighs to. It seems to weigh approximately 1,000 of some type of coin.
Approximately 1,000.
Well then, we should probably open it to see what color it is. I'm glad I'm here
I'm gonna-
first.
I open the sack.
And you are greeted with the sight of golden dragons.
Oh
many-
shit!
How many adventurers does it take to open up a sack? Here we go.
Apparently 3.
I'm just standing in the hallway watching you all.
It's like a door but wrapped up, so it's hard.
Not just hard, but not
dare
just
you
hard,
mention
but
doors.
intimidating. You guys are like, I don't want to be the only one to do this. Can someone help me? Can we get a third party?
Want to make sure I'm not the only
We
idiot in the
trust
room.
nothing.
You trust nothing, not even a gift from dear old dad.
Dylan and Jen, you're our DMs. You're the reason we trust nothing. I love you, but also it's facts.
I blame. I blame two
Him.
reporters.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Horrors.
ruined our lives.
Yeah, that's really why we trust nothing. Anyway, carry on. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Well, friends, I have procured the money we need to repair this home we have made.
First, how? What? That's amazing.
First, how?
Yes,
I-
Father is a great maker and supporter of his work.
Fame kind of skips a beat and says, "Well, should we take the money in the morning to tally?
It is the morning.
Should we take the money now to tally?"
Yes.
Yes.
Do that. Let's go now.
All right.
Everybody put on your. Everybody go in your jimmy jammies. Let's go.
First, Fame like walks by first as she just like kind of starts to lead the way to tallies.
I'm going to follow her.
I will follow Fame also.
All right.
Yeah.
So you guys all make your way to Tally's. When you come inside, you don't see him in the workshop at the front of the shop.
Knock on the like door frame.
Does he have one of those little bells?
You hear from the back room. What? Oh,
Tally, we have your money.
sorry. Tally comes up from around the corner, like shaking his hands, and you see little water droplets coming off. Sorry. I was washing the dishes from breakfast. Oh, hey, Fame,
Hello.
what's going on?
Theo. But yes, we are.
He said Theo. Sorry.
Yes. We wanted to purchase the tavern.
Huh?
Your blueprints?
Yeah, you want to hire us?
That.
Wonderful. Well, the money will be due when we finish the job, and we will get to work right away. I can put all my other projects on hold for now. Great.
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 Great game.
Well, I can't close up shop with people here.
Bye. She leaves.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Great.
Leaving.
Oh, I see
Leaving.
now. I'm
Goodbye.
sorry. I just got here. I just put my pants back on. I'm gonna go. The minute I
Great.
get here, I swear to God.
Wait, did you not have pants half the way here? I just need to know.
Yeah, I ran back. I forgot to backflip into them.
All right,
Or I
cool,
guess how normal
cool,
people
cool.
say, put pants on.
They do. They do say that.
And then we
Thank
all
you.
went home.
Cool. You all leave, and he follows you out and locks his house behind him because it is his house as well. Well, I will get my fellow carpenters, and we'll get to work. And that's where we'll end it tonight.
Hell yeah.
Excited.
That was awesome.
Yay!
Great.
That was so fun.
Excellent.
Should I tell them to make a room for our ghost friend since they live here now?
Put leaf on the door.
Yeah. Also, maybe the ghost should pay rent because like they're they live here.
Just put out like an offering.
He puts out like one ghostly gold coin that you can never touch, so it's just a stacking pile of coins that you can never get.
Are we trying to hire this ghost to be our like barkeep?
I think so.
Oh my
You know, for
gosh.
the novelty of it.
Yeah.
There are
Ghost for like
many
rude
options
customers.
available to you.
Like, come meet our ghost on the outside. His name is Leaf.
I just want this ghost to be my friend. That's all I want.
God, that was so much fun.
What was
That
your
was-
No
favorite
kidding.
parts today?
Yeah, let's go around.
Somebody else start first.
The rat. Always the rat.
I love
Tom.
that Riet.
I love Tom.
Like we
Full
had a
name,
couple
Tomothy.
days and like time skip, and Tom is now like, yeah, I like this. Well, she's a good lad, good lass. Not a
I'm
lass.
a
The camera at the
boy.
office.
She's a good lass. I don't want to say chick. That's disrespectful, but you know what I mean.
I love him so much.
He's
We're going
like,
to have a rat and pig army.
yeah, he's like a cat that like at night he'll come up and like curl up next to your legs in bed.
Good. I want to have like
Him and his cousin Jerry.
yes. Amazing.
My favorite part was first coming in hot with the hype man.
Yeah. Like super stoic, like 90% of the time, and you're like, all right, here's our cover story. You're my biggest fan. He's like, cool. And then suddenly he's like the most animated thing ever. It's like, what?
He accessed that file. Like,
Just becomes
Access
Ruby Rod.
excitement.exe.
My favorite part was it was a mixture between Mordecai just failing horribly with the horse and first explaining beatboxing to his dad.
Yeah.
Also, the latter
His dry
broke me.
lip.
Like I had to mute myself because I was like cry laughing at first explaining beatboxing to his dad. I can't even say it. I'm gonna
Oh no, his dad's a beatboxer too. Back in his day.
what does Zach say? It was his first say. It was something like the beatbox master you always wished to be. It was something.
I think I got that as a clip. I heard it in Zoom. I just hope I got it like with the latency. So we'll see.
My stomach hurts from laughing so much. Oh my god.
Reggie Pie says her favorite part is Zarina and her girlfriend and first beatboxing and hype manning
Thank you.
and telling his dad about it.
Serena and her
She's not-
girlfriend.
She's
Yeah.
not my girlfriend yet, but maybe someday she will be.
I enjoyed your reaction when first was like, I heard your heartbeat.
That was the
Great job.
best.
And I was just like, how dare you? Oh, I love her so much.
What about you, Jen?
I think my favorite part was when Mordecai, the horse started to turn and he just starts walking next to it. I was like, whoa.
That was good.
What's our raid phrase? Dry lip.
Oh man, so much happened today.
No.
Lubricate your metal bits.
Not happening. Nope, you cannot agree to lubricating metal bits.
Yeah, that comes across the wrong way if you don't know
Hydrating
us.
your face.
Hydrating
your
your
horses.
face, yeah.
I saw one that said hypeman.exe activating. That would be
There you
cute.
go.
I like that actually.
All right.
Yeah, that's cute. That's less weird than lubricate your metal bits.
Yeah,
to
Yeah,
random
I was like
strangers.
halfway through saying that, and I was regretting it, and I was like,
So,
Ain't that just the way?
anything else? Or are we going to be sending our love over to the Bard Community College?
Oh my god, I love
That's
that.
the cutest name.
All right. Well, then in that case, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us tonight. We had a great job, and thank you so much, Birdie Ren Art, for the follow, and Heavy Flow for that follow.
heck yeah.
And 1,000 bits from Darian.
I was about to say,
Spider.
Darren Spider spent another 1,000 bits.
And again,
Thank
What a
Red
pal,
Oster
what a
Sex,
friend.
Royal
Oh, you're the
Crablet
best.
for those community subs, and then of course, I guess we're trying to meet that goal that's at the bottom there. So, all right, are we ready to go? I'm gonna
Yeah,
start
we're
that
good to go,
raid.
everyone.
Yeah.
We
Happy
love you
adventuring,
guys
everyone.
so
much.
Thank you so much.
Hypeman.exe activating.
Let's go.
Activating.
Transform and roll out.
Get that Bard Community College some hype. Bye bye.
Yeah, let's go.
Go.
I really like that.
Oh man, I forgot how
announce?
like
I was gonna say,
we
well, I wanna say one more
like
time.
everybody
Thank
like
everybody for,
contributed to like
all
a
the workshops
Hollywood
and
movie
everything.
moment of
Time just to remind everybody of-
Oh,
Thank
we
you,
just got a
everybody.
raid.
Oh my gosh.
Zarina stream.
Not a raid.
Oh yeah.
I didn't mean to have a crush on her.
We
but,
literally
like, it just
just-
happened so fast.
Next one. Welcome.
Not
The VOD, it's gonna be available.
I release those dubs from
Yeah.
my chest.
Just another round. Let's go.
Yeah,
Re-rack.
one more.
We literally have
I
a
had to
repeat
mute
at
myself
the
during
end of our
Zach's scene,
story.
which
So
is
let's
bad because I was like, I like that when I laugh, I just become a hat because I'm like kneeled over and just a hat on the street.
Yeah.
But I was like cry laughing at that.
I was like, oh, in the beginning, I was like, all right, keep it serious, keep it fun. And I was like, Father, I know you wanted to be a beatbox master.
No, he said like, oh, I used to beatboxing myself, and you were like, I'm gonna roll with this.
It says we're
You
still
know,
live.
every time you go to meet your